Those that don't know need to hear, so those that do know need to say. You can quote them slogans over and over till you coasting through life until you slam into that wall, then bang, then it click. That truth is an upper lip, chilling right there under your nose until one day you come to grips. As long as the world been revolving, if I'm still groveling in the same problem wherever I walk, it's probably not none of y'all, but obviously some flaw that I ignore but got to see. And who got to solve it? Me, Brother Ali.
Starts with me, I must admit, I've been a problem, but still I can't quit. Just spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah, making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. It starts with me, I must admit, I've been a problem, but still I can't quit. Just spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah, making a contribution.
About set for baseball now on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Cincinnati Reds and the New York Yankees. It's interleague baseball on the show. Garrett Cole is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Not many better in the game than this guy right here, Matt. Garrett Cole. He brings the goods. Fastball approaches near 100 miles an hour. Hard assortment of breaking pitches. And on top of that, he's a winner, and he loves to be a big game pitcher. You'll know early if he's attacking the strike zone and has a 1-2-3 inning. Pretty good chance he's not giving up very many runs in this one.
Jonathan India digging in now. He will lead this one off today. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. 2-0 count, the pitch.
Hey!
And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1 is strike 2 swinging.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
A shot down the first baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Wow. Next to stand in is Jesse Winker. Cole's ready. First pitch on the way.
That's a ball. Counts 1-0.
1 out, nobody on. And he misses again. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Late on that one.
2 pitches back to back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Nicholas Castellanos is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Nick Castellanos now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's the outside corner. It's strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
And he fouls this one off. Count still at 1-2.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the harder plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
Here's another 1-2.
Oh, that's off the plate.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Here now the 2-2. This is to left field and deep off the bat of Castellanos. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And he is in there.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
In is Joey Votto now as the first pitch missed. Lined against Garrett Cole. He's got 5 base hits in 24 at-bats. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the run will score as the Reds strike first to lead it 1-0.
That is it. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Comes set with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Not close with that when it's way above the strike zone.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Comes set, the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Judge is under it, and that will end the inning. Reds will be forced to settle for just the one. Luis Castillo is on the mound for the Reds in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Matt, we're getting a look at one of the best right-handed changeups in the game of baseball. This guy's changeup's so good, that being Castillo, he'll use it as his primary off-speed pitch. If he's throwing strikes with his heater, look out if he has that changeup working. It'll be a long day for the hitters.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Naquin's on his horse. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Now one down with the bases empty, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And he falls behind 0-2. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Batting third.
2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
That's out.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit down the third baseline. This will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. Chopped toward the second baseman. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 1 inning in the books here. Reds out in front, 1-0. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Aristides Aquino. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. First delivery to him.
Nope.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Two balls and no strikes to the Reds DH.
Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, you have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Swing and a missed. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Next to dig in, Tyler Naquin. Cole into the windup. First pitch on